Alright, so I got me a 55-gallon tank. It was supposed to be a 75-gallon, but didn't turn out to be that way. That's alright, it fits right in between the wall and the speaker. Though the other one would have fit too, it'd just been wider. But not a big deal. I've had 55 gallons for a lot of years, so. One thing I did get was this sponge filter here. I don't generally care for the sponge filters, but this one has a good high volume of output, and I can adjust the air if for any reason I want to. It comes with a little thingamajig here that I can just twist and put air out if I want. The only thing I don't like about them is they don't come with like carbon or anything like that. They're simply sponges. So they are going to pull the waste out. They're going to help keep the water clear. I do like breeding fish, so it's a little bit easier than this, which will typically suck up the baby fish into the filter, whereas this one really won't. So I'll be able to shut off one and utilize the other one. Now, this was a JQP 2500F submersible filtration pump. 3 different sponges in it. And it's the one in gray, so there's the output. 2,500 liters per hour. That works out to about 660 gallons per hour. So this thing is really moving it out. It was about $30 on Amazon. But I mean, you can watch the movement of that water in that tank going all the way across, back down, over and around. So it's doing a hell of a job. I probably could have done with one slightly smaller, maybe the 1500F at 1500, since I've already got this one, but I tend to overstock my tanks, so that should allow me to keep more fish in them. It originally came with this Aquarium 75 LED. When I plugged it in outside, it turned over a little bit, and I just unplugged it, brought it in, cleaned it out, set it up, and it's not doing anything. So I may take the pump motor out, and I got to unwind it from all that where it sits nicely, and see if I can take it apart and clean anything out. Maybe there's some gravel stuck in it, or it's rusted, or maybe it's just plain bad. I don't know. Hopefully it's not bad and I can deal with this one. But it didn't come with a lid across the top, which is fine. I'll probably put some plants in the back and just let them grow behind the filters. So I don't necessarily need the top. This is one of the tops that came with it. These are very low profile. I like them. If I need to feed, I can lift this up and feed here. On the back, I've also got this part that I could pull out, and a little bit of a larger part here, you see, that I can pull that out. So it allows me to put different things in here. These lids have a spot over here for your air tubes and cords, which makes it real nice. This one, the lights didn't work. I had a couple work, maybe a couple over here and one up here and 2 over here, and that was about it. So I got this light again off of Amazon, and it's pretty good. It's got the different color lights for daylight, so it should do good if you've got plants in your aquarium. I usually have cichlids, so no plants for me basically, but wherever the switch on this is, you can change and take the color out and just have the white, but it really doesn't look bad. I bought this one too, and that's a little circular unit under there with suction cups and an air stone that goes out, and you can kind of see it changing colors a little bit there. So that was pretty neat. That was about 18 bucks on Amazon. This one, I don't have a banana for scale, but it wasn't as big as I had hoped for. Although they had the measurements in there, I thought it would be a little bit bigger. I got the bubble wand as well because I really like those. So when I do get the rock in here, normally I cover the bubble wand up and I'm able to get the air coming out. It's not exactly horrible, but on this pump that I got, and it's an AQQ A pump. I don't know if there's 0633. This is a 3 watt. It's supposed to be good, or it says it's good for up to 80 gallons. There are 2 hose connections in the front, and I went ahead and bought some of these so that I can control the air. And it also has a dial to control the air here too. But I mean, I turned this one down a tad, but I expected a lot more out of this bubble wand. Looks like it's getting a little better, but even the cheap Walmart $35 pumps really do a better job in my experience. But it's not a bad pump. I think it was maybe 30 bucks, 27 and some change. And I'll probably go up and just bite the bullet and buy the one for $47. That's supposed to be for 200. I may try to move that up to the back of my speaker, and maybe that'll help so it doesn't have to pump quite as far. But yeah, I was wanting a little bit more out of that.